Hi guys, it's Candace. I just wanted to come to you. It's 12 days before my surgery, and it's like 4:30 in the morning. My husband left for work, so I figured I'd go ahead and stay up and clean, exercise a little bit. Speaking of exercise, you'll have to look at what I got. I'm so excited. I got me a little weight bench. I don't know if you can see it very well. Sorry, I'm having to do this on my phone until I get everything situated for my computer. But yeah, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait. I started using it last night. And of course, I'll stop before surgery. And I think she said like 6 weeks after surgery I can start back lifting weights. So, I mean, I don't know how much it'll do for 12 days, but if I can build just a little bit of muscle, that way when I start losing muscle, it won't be the muscle that I have right now. Of course, I will lose that too. But the less the flabby skin, the better for me. But I decided to do today a video of things that I won't miss about being fat. Some of the things that I say are a little true and kind of blunt, so just a forewarning. Some of the things that I know I won't miss is shopping for new clothes. I hate shopping for new clothes right now with being as large as I am. First of all, you only can shop at about 3 places. Walmart, which didn't have much, and Lane Bryant. And that's pretty much, and Cato's. It's pretty much where I shop. I'm not too fond of it. You go in and, especially on Cato's, you go to one side of the store, you see a shirt that's like $6, and you go on the other side of the store, and the shirt's $17. Having that extra $5, and you know the clothes for another 2 inches, don't cost that much. They don't cost that much at all. So I can't wait to be able to do more shopping and have cheaper clothes. And when I go on a trip, like I have a friend, especially my little sister. She's so skinny. And when we used to go on trips, her suitcase was like this. Like that much of her was her clothes, and the rest of her stuff fit into, like her blow dryer and shampoo and all that would fit in the same suitcase. Mine? No. My entire suitcase is full of clothes, and I have to pack another clothes. You know, I have to pack another bag of suitcase for all my accessories, my blow dryer, my shampoo, you know, all of that stuff. And we have the same size suitcase, but we pack the same amount of clothes, but hers is just so much smaller. So I can't wait to be able to do that, because we go to Disney ever so often, about every 2 years or so, to be able to pack all that in just a little bitty space and be able to pack one suitcase would be so awesome. Speaking of traveling, to fit in an airplane without having the armrest come down on you and like pinching your side, or having people look at you, kind of weird, because you're kind of taking up a little bit of their space that they paid, you know, $500 for, just sit in the chair. Another thing is riding in rides at Disney and at any theme park. I know this last May we went to Disney, and although I was able to fit in some, my niece went with me for her first trip to Disney World, and she really couldn't, like, we rode together in a lot of things, but you know when you put the lap bar down and everything, well, the fattest person there, that's as low as it's going to go. So she had sometimes like this much space in between it, and you know, she didn't say anything. She would never say anything. I love her to death. But it was still there. You know, it was still the uncomfortableness, like, okay, what is this ride going to do? Since she's never rode it. You know, these fast rides, what are they going to do? Am I going to fall out? You know, that type of thing. So, even though she never said it, it was still there. Some rides where my family didn't want to go on because they went upside down. I'm a huge roller coaster buff. So, I had to ride with somebody else. Well, you get cramped sometimes in some of the rides. I haven't gotten to where I can't fit into a ride. I can still fit in all the rides, but in some of them, one of the things in Disney World, Astro Orbiter, I love it. It's so much fun, but it's very tight. This time it was pretty tight. I got in it, but it still bothered me a little bit. So yeah, to be able to fit in all the rides with no problem, bring them down. You know, I know I'll never be as thin as my niece, but that's okay. And just to be able to bring them down enough to where both of us would be able to fit with no problem, that would be awesome. Sorry, I'm a little nervous, so I'm fidgety. Another thing is taking pictures. I won't miss having to hide behind somebody or turn sideways so I don't look as bad or as big. Those type of things, you know. I want to love taking pictures like, hey, this is me, take a picture. Stuff like that. And another thing is doctor's appointments. I dread going to doctor's appointments because I know that they're going to weigh me. When you see this itty bitty person come up and they say, okay, get on the scale, you just kind of want to like cringe. So yeah, I can't wait to get on the doctor's scale and then look at me and say, Candace, you know, you're doing great. You're losing weight. This is what you need to do. You know, that type of thing. I can't wait for that. Another thing is right now I have to wear tennis shoes constantly. I can't really wear flip-flops. I can wear flip-flops for maybe a day, but then I have to go back to tennis shoes because my feet swell so bad. And it's not, I mean, I know I'm retaining water, but it's not like I'm drinking all my water. It's nothing like that. If I don't wear tennis shoes, closed-toed shoes, to where they keep my feet, you know, I guess, I don't know. I don't understand the whole thing, but, my feet swelling, and they swell so much sometimes that it's hard to bend my foot. I make cakes on the side for, you know, family and friends. It's a huge hobby of mine and a friend of mine. And so sometimes I'll get home from work and go straight to her house or my house, whoever decides to make the cake at the time. And we'll stand up all night. So, you know, I get up at 5:30 in the morning, and I'm on my feet till about 7 when I get to work, and I sit at a computer. And when I leave, I go to her house. But even though I sit down that time, so it's not like I stand up all day long, my feet will swell so bad. So being able to wear high heels again, I can't wait for that. Because I'm so heavy, it's hard to do stuff like that. Another thing is, this might be TMI, but underwear. I can't wait to go to Victoria's Secret and look in there and say, you know, I can fit in those underwear. I can fit in those bras. You don't have to shop at just like their accessories store where you buy their makeup and lotion. I'll actually be able to buy their clothes. So that's going to be nice. My favorite store when I was younger was I call it the black and white store. I love that store. I loved shopping in it. I mean, everything was black and white. Everything, you know, I can't remember the exact name of the place, but it's been so long since I've been able to shop in it. That and New York and Company. Those are my two favorite stores. I can't wait to be able to shop back in them because of my plus size. Let's see. Another thing that I can't wait is I have PCOS. And with PCOS, it causes infertility with overweight women. There's so many other different things that it causes. But the one thing, me and my husband have been married for 6 years. And for about 5 years, we've been trying to have a kid. We haven't been able to. And part of it's because of my PCOS. So once I lose the weight,